What's up, guys? Today I'm going to do a story time while I attempt to climb up that hill in the distance. I'm at my cottage. Let's go! I really hope this is focused on me. Anyways, I'm at my cottage and I'm going to do a vlog about the time that I passed out on top of Pikes Peak in Colorado while climbing up a hill. And I'm absolutely terrified that I will get eaten by a bear, but that's good clickbait. So I'm also getting absolutely devoured by flies, so let's go! Okay, so I think it was August 2016 or 17. My family was at Colorado, so we of course... Oh, there's like deer tracks! I'm really about to get devoured right now. Not by a deer though. My family decided to go to Pikes Peak. And I talked about this in my me rating American states video, but Pikes Peak is like a really huge mountain. I think it's like 40,000 feet in the air. And also Colorado is, the car's coming back once I'm walking. Another update. That's the top. We made it, boys. Just about there. Okay, update. I'm going down a road that I don't normally walk down that is a no exit. And basically, you should only be going down this road if your cottage is down here or there's a very popular camp down here. Okay. I'm also like so out of breath. This may be a stupid video, but basically, we were going to go bike down Pikes Peak, which like seems like that's no exercise, Claire. You're just biking down 40,000 feet. And you might be correct, but listen, it's just not one straight downhill thing, okay? We have to go uphill like twice, and it was hard. What's the probability of me getting murdered, like, in the woods? Anyways. Okay, I'm up a hill, so we're good. So basically, we went with this biking company. They fed us breakfast and then they drove us to the hill, and then we took this like gondola thing up, except it's not a gondola because it's at like this much of an angle because we're going up a mountain, and they're obviously not gonna like pave a road through this incredibly historical landmark. So they told us to drink water because Colorado is already above sea level, and then going up a 40,000 foot mountain is obviously like super above sea level. I've never fainted once in my life. I've never passed out. I thought I had asthma. Turns out I don't. Like, I've never had any respiratory problems. And they gave us these like really tiny water bottles that I still have that are really cute. It said Pikes Peak on them. And I was like, they're just giving us this really tiny water bottle for the entirety of this hike? Like, that's dumb. So I'm gonna obviously conserve and, you know, not drink it all at the same time. Cool feel. So I was only taking sips. Meanwhile, my mom and my brother are like chugging these things. And basically we like get on, we're about like halfway up. My mom keeps being like, Claire, drink water, drink water, drink water. And I'm like, Mom, I'm smart. I'm saving this for when I'm dying, for when we're biking down a hill, and whatever. So I've only drank probably about like this much of water in like this big water bottle. I'm out of breath. I'm gonna take a pause. So just watched the last clip and saw that I was out of focus the entire time, so that sucks. I'm sorry. I'm also, again, still getting swarmed by bugs. Okay, so basically we reached the top, and obviously, how many times am I gonna say 40,000 feet up in the air? Take a shot every single time I say that. Don't. You'll like maybe die. So we get to the top and it's obviously way colder. So we had to put on all these layers after we've just like been sweating. It was like 20 degrees at the bottom and now it's like -5 at the top. So I basically have like, I came in a shorts and t-shirt and I put on like leggings and then sweatpants and then I think a sweater. We get our bikes and we get our helmets and we're sitting there and the guy starts explaining the rules. So like when he does this hand signal, we're also in a group, by the way. I should have mentioned that. We were with like a couple that could have been on The Amazing Race, and then like another family, and then I think like an older couple. Yes. And we're all listening, and he's like explaining, you know, like how to go to the side because cars can drive up the mountain. You can drive up the mountain in your like Subaru or whatever. It looked absolutely terrifying though, so like would not recommend. Oh my gosh, these flies. I'm really letting myself get eaten alive for YouTube. I'm so committed. Where's my content creator plaque, YouTube? Anyways, while he's explaining this, suddenly my hearing starts to go. And then slowly my eyesight gets blurry and blurry. And this has never happened to me before, ever. So my dad and my brother are in front of me, and my mom is beside me. And I just lean over and go, Mom, I can't see. And she goes, what? And like, meanwhile, the guy's like, okay, so we're gonna stop at these points. And like, obviously we were supposed to be listening. And I just go, I can't see again. And she was like, okay, 1 second. Well, like not trying to make a huge commotion and be overdrive. And I can be like, my daughter is dying. So basically, oh my gosh. I then passed out. I fell forward onto my bike and was awoken, I don't know how many minutes later. It could have been 10 seconds. It could have been 2 minutes. I have no idea. No one in my family has any idea. Also, so then I woke up and I was slumped over my bicycle, and guess what? No one in my family had noticed that their daughter and sister had fallen over. And I kind of just sat back up and I was like, wow, I'm really about to like either vomit my guts out right now or like start crying. And so then I, you know, turned to my mom and I'm like, yo, Mom, I think I just passed out. She was like, what? Oh my gosh. And perfectly at that time, the guy was wrapping up. And so he then finished, everyone dispersed, and my mom went up to him and said, excuse me, she just passed out. Should we be doing anything right now? Oh man. And he was like, oh, do you want to like sit in the back of the van? Because they were bringing a van. They were driving behind us because guess what, guys? They were bringing gallons and gallons of water because there were free refills on the water bottles, and I'm an idiot. So yeah. Okay, I recorded my final clip and then realized that it wasn't recording, and then I started walking back, and then I saw these 2 deers, and I was gonna go up and say hi to them and film it, but they ran away immediately. Love having only one hand to swat mosquitoes away. But basically, I forget where I left off. So I said no because my mom paid so much money and she did not pay that much money for me to sit in the back of a truck and go down Pikes Peak. I was biking down this damn hill. So we started in the first 20 minutes. I was like so scared that something was going to happen and I was going to fall off the cliff and die instantly. But yeah. The rest of it was fun. It was so amazing. I love Colorado so much, as you guys know. So yeah, moral of the story is honestly drink water. That's it. If you feel like you're about to pass out, drink water. If you don't have water, I'm so sorry. You're about to die. So yeah, that's about it. This was kind of a weird vlog, and I can't believe I just saw 2 deers and I interrupted their dinner. But anyways, peace out. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment the last time you guys passed out. Okay, see you next week, I hope.